Welcome to Raider Valley for the first round of the playoffs between South Forsyth and Walton. Walton finished the regular season 8-2, while South Forsyth was, I think, 6-3 or 6-4, I believe. But this is going to be a good game for the Raiders in round one. So South Forsyth 6-4, taking on the 8-2 Walton Raiders in the first round of the playoffs. It's going to be a good matchup. We'll see what the Raiders have planned today. They can put a lot of points up in the first half, start off strong, play good defense, and really just deny any opportunity for South Forsyth.
If we do win this game, Walton will be most likely playing Budford next week. Buford next week.
On the road, too. It won't be here, I heard. So that'll be a tough test for the Raiders. But I think they will prepare as much as they can for that game. As we are preparing for the epic entry for the Walton Raiders. Jeremy Hicklinski's been strong this season. Hasn't thrown too many interceptions. Did throw 2 against Wheeler, though, so hopefully he can avoid that today. Makari Bodiford's done well on the running game, along with Austin Williams. And Hunter Teal has been unbelievable this season. Tons of great catches, gaining a lot of yards after catch. And also Cameron Lloyd, Aiden Jackson.
Matthew Trainer has also been amazing. He's had a bunch of good plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
Yes, he has. Matthew Trainer has been amazing. He had the kickoff return touchdown in the game against Wheeler, which was unbelievable.
74 yards.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And I think Wyatt Sonderman had 2 touchdowns in the last game. I think Jackson got 1, Bodiford got 1, Teal got 1. Bunch of players got in the end zone. Even Braylon Stokes got in the end zone too. So it's good to see some of the guys get in the end zone for the first time this season. It's kind of a rainy. It's a very overcast day here at Raider Valley.
This might turn into a rain game, Will.
It could, yeah. We haven't had one of those this season. We had one rain game last year. It was against Harrison. It was pouring rain here, and it was so wet that the marching band wasn't even here.
The game should go on as long as there's no lightning or thunder.
Yes. But it looks like they're very prepared for it as some of the players are warming up out there.
We had some defensive stars on the game last week too, including Davis Callahan, number 4, and Wyatt Sonderman, number 10.
Yeah, Wyatt's been doing well, offense and defense. Braylon Stokes gets involved as well.
Another important name on the defensive side is Ashton Woods, linebacker number 7. He's been having a quietly good season.
He's been getting some offers, I heard. He's a 3-star, but he looks like he'll do well when he goes off to college. But again, he has another year here. But we'll see how he does in this game. He's come up with some sacks and some pretty big hits as well. He can really hit the players real hard. And
this is going to be a good game, Will.
It's gonna be one of those games. It's gonna be amazing. As here come your Walton Raiders, 8-2, taking on South Forsyth. Not too many people here today because of the unusual start time, 3 p.m. when we're usually starting at 6 p.m., 7:30, 8. But instead, we got a 3 p.m. game today.
The weather, too, not looking too bright.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm Will Thorogood, joined by Arsh over here. And it's gonna be a great game today. It's going to be it could be the last home game, potentially, for the Raiders this season. So, let's hope it's a good one, especially for the seniors.
If the Raiders do lose this game, they are out of the tournament. It is single elimination.
That is right, yes.
So there's no second chance for the Raiders.
No, there's not. So you got to win this game, then you move on, and then just go as far as you can. They made it to the semifinals last year, a very impressive playoff run. They beat Colquitt County, they beat Archer, they beat Brookwood, and then they lost to Milton in the semifinals. They were one game away from making it to the state championship game at the Georgia State Stadium in Atlanta, former Atlanta Braves Stadium. As we are nearing kickoff here, and we'll see who is starting with the ball here. And I believe that will be the Raiders, because it looks like South Forsyth is kicking off. Yep, they are kicking off.
The refs scattering onto the field, as so are the Raiders.
Kicking off for South Forsyth is number Matthew Trainer and Cameron Lloyd back to receive for Walton. Number 91 on South Forsyth, Tyler Simpson, in the kick for South Forsyth. Walton starting with the ball here in their blue shirts and
this
red
game
pants.
is underway.
We are underway at Raider Valley. That will be Trainer taking it from the 1 yard line. Trainer getting past the 20, past the 25, and taken down at the 34 yard line. And that is where the Raiders will start. There's already a penalty flag on the field.
A good return by Trainer there.
Or 20. There's a flag back at the 29 yard line. Let's see what the flag is. And a legal block in the back on Walton. And this will move the ball back to the 19 yard line. So that's unfortunate. They could have had they've been pushed back now 15 yards to the 19 yard line. And out comes Jeremy Heklinski and the Walton Raider offense, looking to start off strong in this game. Heklinski in an empty backfield. In motion is Bodiford. And now in motion is Hunter Teal. And a high snap, handed off to Bodiford. He gets past the 25 to 30 and taken down at the 37 yard line.
An amazing big play for the Walton Raiders to start out this game and show out strong. Makari Bodiford taking the ball all the way to the 37 yard line.
And a first down. So good start for the Raiders on the run game. Now we got Bodiford again in the backfield. 3 receivers by the Walton sideline. Now Hunter Teal moving into the slot. And they will give it to Bodiford again, past the 45, and taken down at midfield for a 13 yard gain and another Walton first down.
Makari Bodiford starting out strong, and this looks like it's going to be a hell of a game for him, Will.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a great game.
Exactly on the Walton Raiders logo, as the Raiders looking to get something started here again.
They want to start. They want to start off strong. If you want to win this game, you got to start off strong on offense and lock down on defense. So that's what they're going to do here. Here's Heklinski with Bodiford again, and they give it to Bodiford again, and he will get to the 46 yard line for a 4 yard gain.
Another solid run there, but wasn't anything like the other two.
No, but he got a good amount of positive yardage. So Walton is now in South Forsyth territory.
Bodiford is an amazing power back, and he's been very good for the Raiders this year.
Yes, he has been phenomenal this season. Heklinski again.
Trying to draw in offsides.
Yeah, trying to fool South Forsyth there. He's got to make sure the play clock doesn't, they don't run out of play clock time. Austin Williams getting the carry and taken down back at the 49 yard line. And that'll be a 5 yard loss.
Third down and 11 coming up.
Back in Walton territory. So a pretty long third down for the Raiders.
This will most likely be the first pass here from Heklinski.
It should, yeah, it should be. On a third down like this, you're going to want to throw the ball here.
Let's see what they do with the windy, chilly weather and how this ball is going to turn out.
Yeah, that's a problem here. Hiklinski throwing to Jackson. He's got it, and he's out of bounds at the 31, I believe.
An amazing route run by Jackson. He was wide open along the sideline and pushed out of bounds at the very end.
33. First and 10 at the South Forsyth 33. It'll be Bodiford in the backfield. Along with them is Cameron Lloyd. Now Cameron Lloyd in motion. Bodif play action over to Cameron Lloyd.
Screen
and he's
pass.
getting to the 25 and down to the 23-yard line, and that should be another Walton first down unless he is marked 1 yard short. He is marked 1 yard short at the second down and 1 at the 19.
Another good play to move the sticks by the Raiders offense, and they are coming into this game hot and moving down the field.
Ball's actually at the 24-yard line. I think there's a scoreboard error. Should be the 24, not the 19. I'm not sure why it says 19, but it is at the 24. And a high snap, and Bodiford keeps it and fights to the 22-yard line.
That should be enough yardage for a first down.
Yes, it is. First down. And again, ball is not at the 17. It is at the 22-yard line. Walton, I think, sticking with the same guys on the field. Yeah, we got some wind out here. It's pretty windy out here at Raider Valley, so that could affect the movement of the ball. It could also be an effect of catching the ball, because catching the ball in this cold weather is hard.
I think that's why they're making mostly run plays in this chilly weather.
Yeah. In motion is Teal again into the slot. Play action, Hiklinski, and the pass to Jackson is incomplete.
Oh, so close he was.
Number 10, Dash Moore there on the coverage, and a second down and 10 coming up at the 22-yard line.
That should have been a catch, but good job by the South Forsyth defender coming in at the very end.
Yeah, Dash Moore came in there. Probably would have that could save the potential touchdown there for Jackson. Ball again at the 22-yard line. Coach Gordon communicating with his offense. We'll see what Hiklinski and crew go with here. Hiklinski will give it to Bodiford, and he will get to the 21-yard line. And Hiklinski frustrated, talking with the coaches over there. He's confused of the play call there. But a third down and 9 coming up at the 21-yard line. They want to get closer to the end zone because kicking in this weather could be really tough for Alex Rupp. So they want to make sure it won't be too tough for him. So they got to get some more yards on this play. And we'll see what the Raiders go with here on 3rd and 9 at the South Forsyth 21.
In motion.
And Hiklinski going to throw over to White Sonderman. And is he in? He is in. Touchdown Raiders. They strike first again.
That's number 10, Wyatt Sonderman. What a catch. And taking his defender behind him, and he goes into the touchdown. And the Raiders put up 6 on the board as here comes on the kicking unit.
That is exactly what the Raiders needed because they do not want to be battling win to get points on the board here. But they will have to battle win here on the extra point.
That's kicker number 94, Alex Rupp with the kick.
Yeah, he's coming in to take the extra point. And the kick is good.
It splits the uprights, and the Raiders have come out hot here in this cold weather.
Start off strong here in the cold weather. Now the defense has got to lock them down now. So let's see what the defense can do this time. They've played pretty solid against Wheeler.
They had a hard first half, but it really took control of it in the second half.
They did, yeah, and that's how they ran away with it. So good job there by the defense in that game. But let's see what they do here against South Forsyth, and we'll see how it works out this time. But Alex Rupp and the special teams crew coming out to kick off. Back to receive is Dash Moore, number 10 for South Forsyth. He's back at his own 10-yard line. We'll see what Alex Rupp does here. It's going to be rough on this kickoff with the wind blowing. Can't tell which way it's blowing. Can't really see the flags, see which way the wind is blowing, but it's blowing pretty hard out here.
Alex Rupp getting ready.
And the kickoff from the 40 is going to go to the left, and a fair catch at the 37-yard line by South Forsyth.
That's number 23.
Number 23, Cade Jachia, and in comes South Forsyth.
I can't tell if they did that on purpose or if it was the wind that affected it.
I would say it's probably the wind, because they don't want to kick it, because if you kick the ball out of bounds, that's a penalty, and I think they start on their own 40-yard line.
That's right.
But
that's not way too far from where they are right now. Only 3 yards away from the 40.
In as quarterback for South Forsyth is number 11, Ty Watkins.
Let's see what the Raiders defense
And he
can
hands
do.
it off to number 28, Maverick Shipman, and he passes midfield to the Walton 46, already in Raider territory.
The Raiders defense was near him, but he had amazing blockers down the end, and number 28, a great run, and an amazing hot start to South Forsyth on the other side of the field.
Alrighty. Already in Walton territory. Here's Watkins in his own backfield, and he gives it to number 1. That is Chris Nelson, and he is taken out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Another good play by the South Forsyth opponent, and this one is looking like it could be a game.
Yeah, the run game here by South Forsyth already looking good. They're trying to do what Walton did on their first drive, get the run game going, because you don't want to risk a bad pass in this tough weather and an interception. But if you're the Raiders, you're going to want that to happen. And they give it to number 28, Shipman, and he gets to the 40 for a 2-yard gain.
A little spin around handoff there. And it's going to be 3rd down with the ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
Third down and 5 for the South Forsyth offense.
War Eagles. South Forsyth War Eagles, 3rd down at the Walton 41. Watkins throwing, and it's batted down. Ashton Woods.
4th down and 5 coming up. Let's see if the War Eagles decide to go for it this year. And the offense is staying on the field. It looks like they're going to go for this, Will.
Yeah, they're going to take the risk. They don't want to allow Walton to get any more points, so they want to equalize and stay in this game.
If they do kick a field goal here, it would have been a 50-yarder.
Actually, yeah, no, they are.
They're going for it here.
They are going for it here. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty on Walton. They just jumped offside, and that will be an automatic 1st down. They're going to go to the 36-yard line, so a very, very bad mistake by the Raiders. That just gave them an automatic 1st down.
A costly penalty, and I think that's what the War Eagles were actually going for.
Yeah, I think they were trying to fool Walton, and, well, they did. So
they fooled us, too.
Yeah, they did. So so South Forsyth gets an automatic 1st down.
Ball marked on the Raiders 36.
Yes.
Let's see what the War Eagles can do here. The Raiders defense not playing very strong, but this game has just started. And this is exactly what it looked like against Wheeler. So as long as the defense gets control of the game, we should be in good hands.
They should be, yeah. So they want to keep playing tough out here, even in these tough conditions. But you got to battle through it no matter what the conditions are, like the pouring rain game against Harrison last year. So the chain. So a little delay here. They're trying to fix the chains where they measure if it's a first down or not, and I think they got it fixed. Yep, they got it fixed. So here comes a first down and 10 for South Forsyth on the Walton 36. Watkins, 2 men in motion for South Forsyth. And the first down and 10
It's
is
a handoff
to number 6, Josh Nelson, and he gets out of bounds at the 32.
About a 4-yard gain there. A solid run by the War Eagles offense.
A 3-yard gain to the 33, actually. So, or no, it was a 4-yard gain to the 32. And a second down and 6 coming up for the War Eagles. Austin Williams on the bike on the sideline. Gonna try and keep the muscles loose. And another running
handoff
play.
here.
No quarterback keep over the middle, and he is going to get to the end zone. Watkins gets in for the 32-yard touchdown run, and that's how South Forsyth answers.
Number 11, Ty Watkins. What an amazing run. An amazing play action called there by the War Eagles.
That was something right there. And that's how South Forsyth answers, and now they are an extra point away from tying this game up at 7.
I thought they were going to go for 2 for a second.
Yeah, I was wondering why the players were all the way over there, but now they are in special teams formation. The extra point is right through the middle. It is good, and this game is tied at 7. So a good answer by the War Eagles.
This is how playoff games should look like, Will. And this game is going to be an absolute thriller.
This will be a really tight game. Walton's games this year, it's either some of them have been tight. The Mill Creek game in Atlanta was tight. The Brookwood game was pretty tight, but Walton ran away with it in the They kind of ran away with it in the second quarter. They really scored a lot in the second quarter, and then they just held on. The Pope game, they just dominated the whole time.
Every home game that we've had at Raiders.
At Raider Valley. It's either been like Walton wins by a lot or the opponent wins by a lot. The only time we lost at home this season was North Cobb. And this year, by the way, Walton was undefeated on the road this year. They did not lose a single road game. The Corky Kell would be a neutral game. That's not a road game. That's a neutral game for both teams. So here we go again. Walton gonna let this one go into the end zone. Yep, that's what Trainer will do. And here comes Jeremy Hiklinski and the offense.
Let's see what the offense can do in response to that amazing 32-yard run by Ty Watkins.
Yeah, that was awesome. I think they got something up their sleeves. So I think Hiklinski, Bodiford, Jackson, Lloyd.
Quarterback Jeremy Hiklinski is not known for his mobility.
No, he is. He can run pretty far. So he's a dual threat quarterback. But he's not running much in this game. He's giving it to Bodiford. They've been using Bodiford a lot. But they're gonna go passing here, throwing over to Sonderman, who fights to the 29-yard line for a 9-yard gain. So it'll be second down and 1.
Missed him early, but Hunter Teal was also open down the field.
Or my bad, 24. I got that messed up. Yeah, they could have found Hunter Teal there, but
Heklinski just wanting to go for the quick pass and getting it out of his hands.
Go quick and avoid any sacks.
I think they're avoiding the long throws here because of the windy conditions.
Yes. Yeah, but his deep throws have been really good this year. He's been throwing the ball deep very well this year.
I saw him practicing earlier today, and he's been amazing.
Play action to Lloyd, and he will get past the 40 to the 43. Cameron Lloyd with a with a 19-yard reception and a first down, Walton.
An absolute bullet there
18.
by Jeremy Higlinski. And an amazing catch by Lloyd and the yards after catch.
He got 18. It was an 18-yard pass to the 42, but Walton 9 yards away from South Forsyth territory. Higlinski to Bodiford, and he dropped it. He had it, but he dropped it. Oh, and then a flag comes in. I think there was a necessary roughness penalty, I believe.
On the War Eagles.
I think it might be on South Forsyth because I think one of them just ran into. I think it was Hunter Teal, maybe. I'm not sure. It's got to be a necessary roughness. That's my guess. See what the referee calls, and here is the penalty. No, it's a penalty on Walton.
That one surprises me.
Yeah, I thought it would be unnecessary roughness. I think it was illegal block in the back, maybe, on the Raiders. It looked like illegal block in the back because I don't think it was holding. But a penalty against Walton pushes them back to their own 27-yard line.
Let's see what Higlinski and crew can muster up here.
Yep. Bodiford in motion. Higlinski going to throw quick to Jackson, and he gets to the 29. Or to the 30, I'm not sure. Looked like the 29.
That penalty was very costly, and now they have a huge third down coming up.
No, second down.
Second down?
Yeah, there was no loss of down on that penalty. It was a 3-yard gain right there, so they get to their own 30 now. But a second down and 22 coming up for Walton. Higlinski, Bodiford is in motion. Higlinski going to throw to Bodiford, and he will get to past the 40 to the 44-yard line, and that will be a third down and 8 coming up for Walton.
A good read by Higlinski to Bodiford, and Bodiford, an amazing.
You got 3 receivers on the left, Lloyd, Teal, and Jackson. On the right, I believe, is Sonderman.
Higlinski taking the snap.
Going to throw Bodiford again, and he will get past midfield and out of bounds at the 45, and that will be a first down, Walton, 9 yards.
Amazing job by Makari Bodiford staying in bounds and moving the chains. He's been a really good player this game, and it just started.
9 yards to the 47. Yeah, Bodiford going to the sideline now, so it looks like they bring in Austin Williams now. Maybe they'll go another play action with Austin Williams. And Higlinski communicating with the coaches on the sideline. We got under 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. South Forsyth and Walton tied at 7. Higlinski with Williams in the backfield. They give it to Williams, and he gets 1 yard. Actually, he loses like 2 yards there.
Swallowed by the defense. South Forsyth, an amazing blitz.
Yeah, very good blitz there. But Walton going to try and respond here after that 2-yard loss there on the run by Austin Williams. They still got Austin Williams out there, and we'll see what they can do this time.
This has been a slower drive than the ones compared to the other two in front of this drive. But let's see, the Raiders.
Williams in motion. Higlinski is in trouble. Now he's rolling, throwing down the sideline. And Wyatt Sonderman tried to corral it, but he could not come up with it, and now it's third down and 12.
If he made that catch.
That would have been like the catch of the season. Honestly, that would have been like the catch of the season.
That would have been like a George Pickens NFL-type catch.
Oh, my goodness. That was unbelievable. The catch against Cleveland, that was unbelievable. That was the catch of the season right now in the NFL, George Pickens. That was unbelievable. But third down and 12 coming up for the Raiders. They are in South Forsyth territory at their 49-yard line. Wind's getting stronger here at Raider Valley. People trying to stay warm. Raiders are going to try and stay warm out there.
They're putting on their coats as Higlinski.
Yep, Higlinski throwing him in the middle. Caught by Hunter Teal to the 31-yard line, and a first down, 18 yards.
Amazing job by Hunter Teal holding onto that ball after he was hit. Looked like a very hard hit there, but Hunter Teal held onto the ball. And he's been amazing this season.
Well, Hunter Teal can take a lot of hits. That's one thing. With how he's built right now, it looks like he could take any type of hit out there. So
Sometimes they put him at tight end too.
they put him anywhere. Wide receiver, tight end, slot. He's like the Brock Bowers of Walton. Here is Bodiford, right side, and he will be taken down at the 31-yard line.
No gain
No
or
gain
a
on
loss
the
of
play.
one.
It looks like it'll be I think it's no gain at all. So 2nd down and 10 at the 31. We got 18 seconds remaining in this first quarter. I think this will be the last play of the quarter. Yeah, it looks like it as Matthew Trainer goes out. Nope, they're going to bring Hicklinski. Well, now the first quarter is coming to an end. So the end of the first quarter here at Raider Valley, Walton and South Forsyth are tied at 7. So good starts on offense for both teams. Walton threatening in South Forsyth territory at the 31-yard line.
Not too many crowds here in the stand today, but more and more are coming in slowly as the game goes on.
Yeah, this is an unusual time for a varsity football game. It was originally going to be at 6 p.m., but they moved it to 3 p.m., so it was an unusual start time. But
I think it was because of the weather forecast. It was predicted to rain today at 6.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that out there. I could see why, but I think it's but right now it looks like it's just going to be windy, so Walton's going to have to deal with that as South Forsyth will as well. And so now the Walton will move to the other side of the field towards the end zone with Raiders in it. And they will look to capitalize here and get the lead back at the start of the second quarter. So it's gonna be a good. So far it's been a pretty good game, Marsh.
Let's see what they can do here, Will. The Raiders offense now switching sides because of the end of the quarter, and they are down at the South Forsyth to 31. 2nd and 10, and the Raiders offense coming onto the field. Looks like zone coverage here by the defense.
Let's see what they do here. Hicklinski with Bodiford.
Quarterback Jeremy Hicklinski handing off to Bodiford. Bodiford swallowed by the defense.
1-yard gain. It's 3rd down and 9 coming up for Hicklinski and the Raiders.
This is going to be an obvious play call for a pass here. Ooh,
Try to get him.
Almost got an offsides there.
Almost got it jumped offside. It would have been 3rd and 4, I think. Or, I don't know. It probably would have been. No, it would have been 3rd and 4. We got Teal and Jackson to the Walton sideline.
Hicklinski
to Teal. Out of bounds at the 21-yard line, I think.
Another bullet to Teal by quarterback Jeremy Hicklinski, who's been making some amazing throws here, even with the windy situations, and they have enough yardage to move the 6 and get a 1st down.
9 yards, just enough for a 1st down. Good job there by Hunter Teal, coming up with another great catch. He's done well so far in this game. And now they're going to go quick here. Hicklinski giving it to Bodiford up the middle and down at the 16-yard line for a 5-yard gain.
Another solid run by Bodiford.
Yeah, 5-yard gain. I'm not sure why the scoreboard's. There we go. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Raiders, and now we have a running back switch with Bodiford and Williams. So here we go. 2nd down and 5 at the 16-yard line, and Hicklinski is going to be sacked. Wow. Back at the 31-yard line. That was where they were before they got that 1st down, and now they're back to the 31 after the sack.
Looked like a safety blitz there. And Heklinski, a bad job of keeping the ball. He was looking for something downfield, trying to make a big play. But instead, he ends up getting sacked. And I feel like he should have thrown that ball away.
Yeah, throw the ball away. When you're under pressure like that, you want to throw it to the sideline. That's a lot of mistakes that quarterbacks make. But in high school, you're learning, and you'll eventually learn to not make those mistakes.
He had a wide open option.
Now you got Heklinski going to roll left, and he will run, try to avoid going past the line of scrimmage. The throw is it caught?
It's
Yeah,
caught.
it is caught. What a catch by Wyatt Sonderman
That's
at the
number 10, Wyatt Sonderman, enough to get yardage for the first down. No, they're going to mark it short.
They're going to mark it. Are they marking it short? Yeah, they're marking it short by 1 yard. But I think they should go for this because
4th down and 1 in red zone territory. Why would you not?
they're going to go wildcat formation here with Trainer in as quarterback. So let's see what they do on the wildcat formation.
Every time Trainer's the quarterback, it's been a run. Well, so this is obviously going to be a run here.
So let's see what they do in wildcat formation. Trainer up the middle.
And he's going to get the yardage for the first down.
To the 9-yard line. A 2-yard rush and a first down, Walton. And a man down on the field is number 52, Sam Trainer. Let's see if he's okay. He's being tended to by the training staff here.
Trainer, a junior, has been having a solid season so far. Let's just hope he's okay because the Raiders need him.
Yeah, he's a key player on the offensive line. Yeah, he's a key player on that offensive line. But you also got Philip Eichelzer, who's going to be going to Princeton. So very, very, very proud of you, Philip, for committing to Princeton.
Talking about the smart guys on the team, did you know Matthew Trainer had a 4.2 GPA?
Wow, I actually did not know that. I think maybe Harvard or Yale could accept him there for the. It's awesome when Harvard and Yale get to go head-to-head in football. That's a really good football rivalry, along with the Iron Bowl.
Talking about more schools that have really smart people. Stanford would be another amazing option.
Yeah, Stanford, they got a pretty solid football team. Georgia Tech, they played last night. I'm not sure if they won, but yeah, they played last night.
One of the sideline coaches for the Raiders, Coach K, also went to Johns Hopkins, a top 15 university, to play D3 football.
Wow, that is very impressive, and I believe Sam Trainer is being helped off to the sideline. Let's see if he will be okay. They're probably going to bring him to the injury tent over there, but it's good to see him walking off the field. That's a good sign for the Raiders. But back comes the offense, and I think they're going. No, they got Heklinski out again, but Matthew Trainer is out for the Raiders, and let's see what he can do for Walton.
It looks like Matthew Trainer is lining up as a running back. No, it's a wildcat formation.
It's going to be wildcat formation here.
And Jeremy Heklinski out at wide receiver.
Fake
the jet sweep, and Trainer, had a pat to the end zone, but it's brought down.
No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and goal from that same spot, the 9-yard line.
Brought down by number 9. That is
Connor Futch. And let's see if they can respond here. Damn it.
Let's see what Heklinski and the offense can do here.
You got Williams in the backfield.
Jeremy Heklinski taking the snap.
Heklinski with time, rolling right. And I think he is running to the end zone, and he's got a clear path diving for the pylon. He's got it. Touchdown, Walton.
Loses the ball at the end, but I think the pylon might have caused it. That's going to be a touchdown, Raiders. 13 on the board for Raiders.
13-7, Walton back in front. Jeremy Heklinski with a 9-yard running touchdown. So you got the quarterback on South Forsyth running in. You had what? You had Watkins running in, and now Hicklinski showing off his running game. Good response there by Hicklinski and Walton. And now here comes Alex Rupp.
Alex Rupp with the kick, and it
Hold by Gilstrap, and the kick is good. 14-7 Walton with 8:04
splits the uprights.
remaining in the first half. So here we're gonna take a look at the replay here by the touchdown by Hicklinski. Well, never mind. We didn't get the replay on this play. So, but on that play, Hicklinski with an impressive run, he had options of passes, but instead he decides, you know what? I'm just going to run it in because I have a clear path to the end zone, and I'm going to run it this time. So he took that clear path, died for the pylon cam, and he got in the end zone.
I'm going to take my words back that I said earlier today about him being a one-dimensional quarterback.
No, he is a double threat, like I said earlier. He can run the ball. He's done that this season, and he shows it off here and puts Walton back in front.
Kicker Alex Rupp here.
14-7.
I think it's number 10.
Number 10, Dash Moore, in to receive for the War Eagles.
Let's see what Alex Rupp does here.
So Alex Rupp gonna try and see if let's hope the wind doesn't affect this kick this time, because the wind is a crucial factor in the kicking game here. And
Alex Rupp kicking it off.
Oh, and a short kick. Bouncing to the floor.
Looks
Oh,
like a
what
swift.
a hit. What a hit was that?
The hit was by number 17,
Quinn Bannon.
He's a middle linebacker, another one of our seniors, and what a hit.
Yeah, him and Ashton Woods can come in with the big hits on defense, and they're out there right now playing for Walton as the South Forsyth offense comes back on the field with Watkins, and we'll see what they can do in response to that Walton touchdown. Just letting y'all know that the War Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. 8:02 remaining in the first half. Watkins with two guys in the backfield. Watkins rolling to his left, and the throw is caught by number 10.
Another
Dash
strong
Moore.
hit there by Matthew Trainer.
That was Baylor Duncan, my bad, on the reception, and he gets to the 45. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the War Eagles. At their own 45, here is South Forsyth again.
No backs in the backfield.
Nope. You got 3 receivers set, now 1 in motion. That would be Nelson.
Ty Watkins. And he's going to keep it himself.
Run, and to the 48-yard line goes
Brought
Watkins.
down by number 29. That is Jake Thorner.
Jake Thorner, the sophomore, coming in with a hit. Flag is in and is going to be holding on South Forsyth, so that will negate the first down there and push him back.
This one's going to be 2nd down and way back.
2nd down and 14, back at the 34. So that really, that's a crucial penalty there on South Forsyth. Walton gonna try and take advantage of it this time. Braylon Stokes nearest to the Walton sideline. You have 2 receivers set over there. Pretty sure one's gonna be in motion. Let's see.
Ty Watkins takes the snap, screen
Over
pass to number 1.
Nelson,
and he
taken
is
down.
taken down.
Down at the 33. Only a 1-yard gain on that play. Going to bring up no gain on the play. It's going to be a 3rd down and 14 from the 34. Trainer coming in with a stop.
Another play call recommendation here by me, even though they can't hear me. I'd run on a zone defense here, trying to block out the big plays. It's okay if you let up a big run, because if it's a 14-yard run, you can still recover from that and tackle him before he gets to the first down.
Yeah, you can. Braylon Stokes going to probably no
some confusion
no it's going to be Stokes man coverage, and he loses the man that he covered there was number 32 Cole Yeager, and he could not come up with a catch, and now a 4th down and 14 coming up for the War Eagles. So good man coverage there by Braylon Stokes.
There was some confusion there by number 11 Matthew Trainer and number 4 Davis Callahan.
And but it didn't affect them because Braylon Stokes watched his man, but number 32.
It's getting extremely windy out there, and this is going to be a punt.
Yeah, it's going to be a punt, and it probably won't go too far because of the wind. Low snap. But actually, no, this punt will go pretty far, but Trainer catches it at the 30. And he's taken down at the 32-yard line. So not a big reception there by Trainer.
A swarm of defenders right in front of Trainer. I think he should have fair caught that.
Yeah.
That was a very risky play, and it was very lucky that he did not fumble.
So Walton will. Cole Yeager there on the stop.
Trainer going out. And Glinski and crew coming onto the field. Bodiford in the backfield. Let's see what the Raiders offense can do.
Here we go with Jackson and Teal nearest to the sideline for Walton. And I believe they might go running. They might go with the run here. You got 2 running backs in the backfield, or actually you had 2 guys in the backfield, Lloyd and Bodiford.
And Bodiford in motion.
Gonna lose, or actually no, he'll have no gain on the play getting to the line of scrimmage. So a 2nd down and 10 coming up for actually
loss of 1.
Loss of 1 actually. So Walton now has a 2nd down and 11 back at their own 31 here.
Good job by the War Eagles defense forcing that stop.
Yeah, Jackson again nearest to the Walton sideline. Bodiford again in for Walton. 3 receivers set by the far sideline. Now one's in motion, that's Teal. And here we go. Play action. Gonna run again here, and Eklinski's gonna throw, and the pass to Wyatt Sonderman is incomplete.
He targeted number 10, Wyatt Sonderman, too low for him. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11 coming up.
Yep.
Let's see what the Raiders
actually, wait a minute. There is a flag on the field.
This might be backing them up, but it's still going to be 2nd down.
Let's see. Holding on Walton. That will back them up to the 22-yard line.
The penalties have been killing Walton today. There was that penalty that gave South Forsyth the 1st down on their first drive.
Actually, no. They decide to get the. They declined the penalty because it would have been 2nd down again, but they decided to decline it, and now a loss of down, making it 3rd and 11. So smart choice there by South Forsyth, and Walton going to try and pick up the 1st down here on this 3rd down and 11 as the wind picks up here. Heklinski throwing to Teal, and past midfield, 45-40. Brings the defender down and down to the 30-yard line. What a catch by Hunter Teal.
What a broken tackle.
Holy mackerel. Hunter Teal showing off the muscle again like he did in the Wheeler game. He took down that defender and took it deep into Wheeler territory. He does the same thing here. And now they give it to Bodiford. He's past the 25 to the 20 and out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Walton going quick here. They want to get as many points here as possible.
The Raiders
hurry up
offense.
Hurry up offense, even with 5 minutes remaining. They do get out of bounds, though, so they can take their time this time.
If they score here, it'll give them a 2-touchdown lead.
Yes, it will. And now they're complaining about something. Timeout called
by South Forsyth. I think they're trying to slow down their pace.
Yeah, it appears so. Or no, it's an injured player on South Forsyth.
Oh.
So that's why there's a stoppage in play. So Walton going to try and get a breather here and get the offense going again, as 2 great plays there. Teal with the huge reception. Bodiford getting to the 16-yard line. They are in the red zone. They got 5 minutes to work with, looking to get a 2-score lead here.
That injury looks pretty serious, Will.
Yeah, it does.
The first quarter flew by, but the second quarter is taking its time.
I haven't reached 4 o'clock yet, but This game's kind of going by pretty quickly, actually, because we haven't reached 4 o'clock yet. But walking off the sideline for South Forsyth is C.J. Kemper. He's a junior.
Looking like a 2-hour game here.
Yeah, it could be a quick one.
Game probably ending by 5.
Yeah, quicker than usual. We're usually here, and it's usually dark by kickoff usually when we're here. But this time, no, we got daylight for this game, and we'll be out of here before the sun sets. And in motion is Teal, gonna go into the slot here, handing it off to Bodiford, and he is getting to the 19. Oh, and a trip. Yeah, there was an unnecessary hit right there on South Forsyth, on
number 55.
That was number 4, Christian Wemmen.
Number 55, Will Fitzpatrick with the hit, and this Raiders offense is going back.
Actually, no, it's on Walton. I thought it was on South Forsyth, but apparently it's on Walton, and the coaches aren't happy with that, especially Coach Gordon. They're still complaining about it, but now the offense is going to back to the 30. Let's see, where is their ball at? Oh, the 29.
Usually you don't see this many penalties in a full game from Walton, but so many penalties here just in the first quarter and the half of the second quarter.
Yeah, there's a lot of penalties out here. A lot of them were affecting South Forsyth here. Even in the cold weather, the senior section not filled to the top, but it's got a lot of students in there. And the play here, Hiklinski rolling left. Now he's going to air it out to the end zone, and the pass is, I think it's caught. Yeah. Is it caught? It is.
Intercepted.
Or no, it is actually intercepted. Oh,
that's
my.
Number 7, James Marigota.
James Margiotta with the interception. I thought
he caught it. I thought number 5.
Aiden Jackson. I thought Aiden Jackson came up with it. I think I saw Lloyd in there too. I'm not sure, but a crucial interception there by South Forsyth. Wow. Wait a minute.
They're
discussing something. I'm not sure what they are discussing. I think it's probably either whether it'll be it'll be South Forsyth ball. Intercepted in the end zone by South Forsyth, and now they're going to go quick on offense.
Here's the replay.
No, there's nah. Oh, actually, wait a minute. They decide. Yeah, they've decided it's an interception by Margiotta, and number 1. Or no, that was Nelson there, run there, and Ashton Woods with a loss of 1 on the play. So here we go, Ashton Woods with the tackle with a loss of 1 yard there.
Raiders had the opportunity to get up by 2 possessions.
But South Forsyth said not today, and they're going to try and respond here on offense. And another loss back to the 16-yard line, and a little bit of post play action there.
It's number 28, Maverick Shipman.
But
and it's getting extremely windy here in Raider Valley.
The wind is picking up by. It is blowing a lot here.
Us here in the booth, they're extremely chilly. I don't even have a hoodie on.
Well, I do, and it's cold, but I think we'll be okay for today. Walton frustrated with that interception, trying to make a big stop here on defense.
Number 11, Ty Watkins here with the snap.
Watkins
looking at the
pressure,
and he is
down.
Sacked, taken down by number 88.
No, I think Ashton Woods got in on it too, but
number
8. No, it was Ashton Woods. It was Ashton Woods coming in with the stop. Another big stop by Ashton Woods, and a 4th down coming up for South Forsyth. That's
why he's talking at colleges. He's a 3-star prospect who's been amazing for the Raiders this year.
He has been phenomenal this season. 4th down and 23, and Trainer in to receive this punt. The Raiders will be in good field position, but the clock is running, so they're going to try and run this clock down.
Here's the punt. Almost blocked.
Almost blocked there. Trainer calling for the fair catch. Back at the 43-yard line.
I don't know why he did that.
Well, I mean, you don't want to risk losing that ball. And yeah, ball will be placed on the 43, 44. It looked like the 43. Not sure. No, 44. My apologies. Thought he stepped back to the 43, but in comes Walton on offense again. Unhappy with the last drive.
They're trying to make this a 2-possession lead, and let's see what Jeremy Hiklinski and crew can do here.
Yeah.
Bodiford also coming onto the backfield.
Yeah, they do not want an interception this time. So here comes Hiklinski again, and
number 5 Matt on the
throwing. Cameron Lloyd. Oh, a big hit there near the sideline by Dash Moore, but Lloyd gets to the 49 for a 5-yard gain.
It's starting to drizzle here.
Yeah, it is raining a little bit here. Walton has 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Let's just hope this doesn't turn into a storm. Well,
yeah, or else we're going to have a big delay, or else we're going to have a long delay in the game. Hiklinski to Jackson to the 44-yard line, out of bounds.
Down at the 44.
44, I believe, but a first down, Walton. So we'll see what happens on this next drive. And some smoke there in the senior section.
They take baby powder and throw it
up. Yeah. They're turning up their spirit here for the playoffs.
Quarterback Jeremy Hiklinski takes the snap,
throwing. Jackson could not come up.
Just dropped.
Jackson could not come up with it.
That was
Coverage.
Jackson. He was also frustrated on the sideline earlier and a little slow to get up.
Josh Nelson with the coverage. Good coverage there by Nelson. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's manageable. Looks like it's going to be a run here.
It appears that way.
Bodiford in the backfield. He's been an amazing power back.
Yeah, Bodiford has done phenomenal in this game.
He reminds me of an Aaron Jones type of
Yes. Player. Yeah, Aaron Jones, Brees Hall. Up the middle, or no, Hiklinski threw it. I thought Bodiford took it, but Hiklinski threw it incomplete, intended for Trainer.
I think they should have given that to Bodiford because now they're going to have to throw it 3 times in a row.
He had a clear lane to the end zone. I think if they would have given it to him.
I think it might have been a run play option and Hiklinski had made the wrong read.
Yeah, I think Hiklinski, he made the wrong decision, yeah.
Hiklinski, he's been a very solid quarterback for the Raiders, but sometimes he makes a few iffy decisions.
So let's see what they got here on this 3rd and 10 from the South Forsyth 44.
Jeremy Hiklinski, the 18-year-old. Hiklinski
rolling
left.
And he's still rolling, and he's going to be – oh, no, he gets rid of it, and a flag comes in. I think it's going to be holding.
If this is holding on the Raiders, it's going to kill them. That was 3rd down, and oh, no. Hiklinski slow to get up.
I think he's okay, and I believe Walton – called a timeout. I'm not sure. Let's see here what they decide on this penalty. With Hiklinski getting that much time, it's looking like it should be a holding on Walton, but they're gonna hope that it isn't. But we'll see what the ref says.
Let's see what the call.
We'll see what they do here, and nope, they pick up the flag and they wave off the penalty. So no penalty.
It's going to be a 4th and 10 and most likely a punt here.
No, it's a 4th down and 10, yeah. Ball's at the 41. I'm not sure why it says 44. And the head coach of South Forsyth, I believe that is. That is, I believe, Troy Morris, head coach. Ball's on the 40. Not the 44. I'm not sure why it says 44.
I think there might have been a miscall there. I thought Hiklinski threw that away. They're all the way down there. That's what the Raiders coaches are signaling. There seems to be some confusion.
Yeah, I'm a little confused right now. I'm not sure why the scoreboard says He was taken down at the 41.
No, he wasn't taken down. He threw it away to Bodiford.
Yeah, and they waved off the penalty, so I'm not sure why the ball is placed right there.
I think his knee may have gone down before he threw it away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why.
Coach Bruner very frustrated on the sidelines.
He should be. He should be. And a timeout called by South Forsyth, their first of the half.
A bad call here by the referees.
Yeah, Coach Bruner not happy with that. Not too happy with the offense either. They could have come up with a huge play there, but no. So let's see what happened here on this last play.
Put it in preview so you can see it. Put DDR in preview.
So I'm not sure exactly. Well, now we're
Looks like his knee may have been down.
yeah, I think the knee. Yeah, I feel like the knee was probably down. I'm not sure, but
Let's look at the play again. Hiklinski, he was trying to escape.
yeah, he was
Running back, and
Let's see here.
No, he threw it away before the knee was down. The ball is spotted in the wrong place.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why it's at the 40.
Referees.
An
An extremely bad call here.
Yeah.
They could have gone for a field goal.
No, that was a long distance. It was a long distance. It would have had to take the penalty on the play, but the punt here by Trainer is going to get out of bounds at the
25.
Oh, no, it actually got to the 21-yard line, so a good punt there by Matthew Trainer fighting the wind, and Davis Callahan kept it in bounds and downed it at the 21-yard line, so South Forsyth has 79 yards of a field to gain.
Talk about being everywhere. Matthew Trainer, he's punting, he's receiving, and he's out there on defense too. Matthew Trainer.
He's been everywhere.
An amazing player for this Raiders defense, offense, and the special teams.
So he's coming huge this season, especially with the kickoff return touchdown last game.
This is War Eagles quarterback Ty Watkins.
Yep.
Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah.
Running back 28 in the backfield. Ty Watkins looking to throw. Time in the pocket, and
running,
he's going to run for
throwing,
it.
And getting to the 33.
Taken down by number 20.
Yeah. Oh, and the pass here is caught by number 2 or number 7, James Margiotta, and Davis Callahan coming in.
Margiotta was the one who came up with that big interception in the end zone.
And on the 37 here, Watkins throwing.
And it's caught.
Caught at the 45-yard line. Wendell Gregory tried to get in on that.
They're going hurry-up offense. That's number 22 with the catch. That is Cade Edwards.
Cade Jachia.
Okay.
Cannot pronounce it, but here come
Watkins.
South Forsyth. Watkins running, taken down at midfield.
Exactly
and,
at the 50.
South Forsyth is going to call another timeout.
They're going hurry-up offense here. I'm surprised to see the timeout there. Only 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's see if they can score before time runs out. It was looking like it's going to be a really high-score game at the beginning. But now it's only 14-7 with this time in the second half expiring.
Yeah, so we'll see what they can do here with 21 seconds to work with. Timeout.
What are you guys talking about?
It was timeout. It was timeout South Forsyth. You got it? You got it? All right, good. All right, so 21 seconds to work with here for the War Eagles. They are at midfield, so they're going to have to try and get something going quickly. Not much time remaining, so we'll see what they do here. So we'll see if Watkins can get them tied, because they want to have this momentum going into the second half, because they will start with the football in the second half. Watkins in an empty backfield, or yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that's an empty backfield for Watkins. So we'll see what he does here. Gonna go passing here. 2 receivers set on each side. Watkins throwing over the middle, caught down to the 38-yard line.
Tackled by number 7, Ashton Woods.
22, Cade Jachia. And Ashton Woods with a stop here. South Forsyth
10
not taking a
seconds
timeout.
left.
Watkins rolling right, and he's going to run this time and run out of bounds.
He's going out of bounds.
To
3
35.
seconds left on
35.
the clock. I think they're going to go for the touchdown here. No, the field goal kicking unit is coming onto the field.
That's a tough field goal from that far out and in these conditions. That's a 52-yard field goal, I believe.
52-yard field goal, windy conditions. Not a likely chance to make it.
Maybe they go with a fake. I don't know. They might go with a fake. Nope. They kick it. The kick is looks. No, it's no good.
Short.
Way left side, and it'll be 14-7 Walton. They got the momentum, but South Forsyth does have the ball to start the second half. We'll be back with you guys to start the second half here at Raider Valley.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Walton up 14-7. All right. Welcome back to Raider Valley for the second half of this game between South Forsyth and Walton. Walton up 14-7, a low-scoring first half, but Walton gonna look to try and shut down South Forsyth here and advance to round 2. We'll see if the defense can stop him here on the first drive of the second half.
A game changes so much from the first quarter to the second. It looked like it was going to be a high-scoring, competitive match in the first quarter, both teams starting off with a hot drive. But then Walton kind of scored a touchdown, and after that, it's been some disappointing offense.
Yeah, the interception that we thought there was a touchdown, but no, it was an interception. So let's see if the Raiders can avoid that.
War
And
Eagles getting the ball to start
Yep.
the half.
Mhm.
That's number 10, Dash Moore out to receive.
And we got Alex Rupp kicking for Walton. So let's see what kick they go with here. Wind is still pretty strong right now. Yeah. And, leading rusher would be Makari Bodiford, 11 carries, 59 yards of gain, only 1 yard of loss, so 58 total yards, and an average of 5.3.
Both teams are really close in terms of
And
rushing yards.
actually a good kick by Alex Rupp that will bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
They're starting at the 25, and let's talk about some first half stats here. Jeremy Hiklinski, 196 yards passing and 1 touchdown, looking like a 400-yard game for him. And Makari Bodiford, 59 yards rushing, another 100-yard rushing game for Makari Bodiford on his roster.
Yeah, it's going to look like that. Hiklinski already passed 150 yards of passing, almost 200 yards of passing already.
Our leading receivers are Hunter Teal with 66 yards and Wyatt Sonderman with 47.
So here we go with Watkins and waiting for the play call here. Now they're ready. Watkins and a false start on South Forsyth, going to bring him back to the delay a game. 5-yard penalty going back to the 15.
Let's go back to the kickoff. Alex Rupp had a rough start to his kickoffs in the first half, kicking for 2, but for only 43 yards each. He had an amazing kickoffs to start off the game.
The kickoff to start off the second half was a really good one.
Let's see what the War Eagles offense can do here. Ty Watkins handing it off, and
Watkins.
I was just doing it because you were checking your phone.
Wendell Gregory on the stop, and thought there was a penalty, and nope. So here we go with a 2nd down and 10. And here's Watkins rolling right. Now he has time to throw. Throws downfield and a wide open. And he is going to go all the way. Yeah, touchdown.
What a big play. That might have been, that
Wow.
was 85 yards for the score.
Oh, no, we have a player short to get up here. And I think, is that Wendell Gregory? No, that is Aiton Jackson, but he is able to get up. But a touchdown by South Forsyth, 80 yards, and they are back in this game and an extra point away from tying the score up at 14 here with 11 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third. Great response there by the War Eagles.
Look at the pass by number 11, Ty Watkins, to number 1. That is Chris Nelson with the reception as he goes into the end zone. And here is a kicker for the extra point.
Yep. Here we go for the extra point. Going to see if this game will be tied.
Kicker is number 93, Davis Little,
And
the
he
kick
got it.
is good.
He sends it over the fence, the Welcome to Raider Valley fence. Almost hit the scoreboard out there, but it is tied at 14 with 11 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third.
That was a strong kick there. I can see why they tried to go for that 50-yarder earlier.
Yeah, he it looks like he's got a pretty big leg. He can really kick it, but I think the kick before the first half ended was the wind really knocked it over to the left, so that kind of affected them.
An amazing throw to start off their first drive. Ty Watkins to number 1, Chris Nelson for the touchdown. The Eagles coming out hot.
So here is South Forsyth going to kick the ball off again. Walton going to try and respond here again.
Let's see what Davis Little does with this kickoff.
Yeah, I think he should go pretty far. The wind looks, I think the wind's pushing it. I think the wind might be pushing it to the end zone to the left.
Tied at 14-14, and the Raiders
Wow,
drive.
low kick picked up by Trainer at the 12 and past the 25, the 30, the 35, and he fights his way past the 40 and out of bounds at the 44. What a return, but there's a flag, and it's probably going to be on the Raiders.
The Raiders penalties killing them. Ooh, looks like they're going to pick this flag back. Oh, no, it's
they're
still
not.
back on the ground.
All right. I believe. Or are they? No, they are picking up the flag. Or no, they are not. Oh, penalty on Walton. Holding on the Raiders. Yep. So that'll bring the Raiders 10 yards spot of the foul. So the spot of the foul, I think, was the 30.
Still a
34.
good play.
Yeah.
At the 24.
Here's Jeremy Hicklinski and Makari Bodiford. Hicklinski with Jackson. Oh, the bobbled snap. Hicklinski gets rid of it. Wow. A mistake there. And Hicklinski, slow to get up. Has to get helped up there.
That should have been a roughing the passer call. He threw it away.
I don't think it was roughing the passer. He got it away. And some confusion out there.
Here's
Sonderman,
Hicklinski.
or Trainer, I think, left side. Over the middle. Hunter Teal makes the catch and fights to the 41.
And the hybrid receiver strikes again. Hunter Teal, an amazing reception to move the sticks.
17 yards. What a great catch there by Teal.
He can do it all on offense. He can block. He can put in the slot. He's a big-bodied wide receiver.
Yeah, he can do a lot out here. Jackson again nearest to the Walton sideline. In motion is Hunter Teal into the slot now. Hicklinski with time, throwing deep down the sideline, and it is caught by Aiden Jackson, but he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. But what a reception by Aiden Jackson, and a first down.
Number 5, Aiden Jackson, what a catch by him. Barely stays in bounds. I think the throw was a bit too far, but he extends the arms and gets the reception. An amazing play for Aiden Jackson, who's only had 28 yards in the offense in the first half, now with the big reception.
Hicklinski, Bodiford, right side, and to the 13, or to the 12. 13-yard line, 3 yards, and a second down and 7 coming up for Walton. Yeah, here it is.
The reception by Aiden.
Yeah, he had to extend the arms out. It was a tough catch for him. But here's Hicklinski again here with time. Now he's throwing to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown.
Wide open man, number 10, Wyatt Sonderman. What a grab, and another 6 on the board for the Raiders. Now up a possession, 20-14.
13-yard touchdown reception for Wyatt Sonderman. And the Raiders back in front again.
The War Eagles had a big play, so the Raiders decided to come out and have a big play of their own.
It's been a back and forth game, and I think that's what it's going to be like for the rest of the game.
Shaping out like the first quarter here.
It's going to be a matter of whose defense comes through with a big stop. And the extra point is good by Alex Rupp, and it is now 21-14, Walton.
Started out with a big reception by number 5, and then in the touchdown by number 10, Wyatt Sonderman. Good job by Jeremy Hiklinski.
Sonderman with his second touchdown of the game, actually. So another multi-touchdown game for Sonderman. He had one against Wheeler, actually, the most recent game that Walton had. So he's doing pretty well for Walton.
Wyatt Sonderman, 47 yards in the first half.
And he gets a 13-yard touchdown reception from Jeremy Hiklinski.
60 on the game.
Yeah, he's doing very well on the receiving end, and he also does pretty well. I think they've also had him on kickoffs in the past. I haven't seen him on kickoffs today. It's been only trainer, but here comes Walton kicking off here.
Number 28, Maverick Shipman out back to receive.
And Alex Rupp again into kick. He had a good kick last time.
Let's see if the wind favors him again.
I think the wind is actually going in the direction of that Alex Rupp is kicking in, so I think that's kind of what helped him. Not sure. No, it's not, I don't think. But the ball will bounce to the 25 and down at the 29.
What a hit by the Raiders defense. Looked like it was number 28 with that hit. Visca and Poole.
Yeah, that was a big hit. That was a big hit there by Poole. And now onto the field is Watkins again with South Forsyth, and the 28-yard line. So 8 yards past the spot that would be
had
for
a big
touchback.
play to start off last drive. Let's see what Ty Watkins and crew can do here.
Yeah, found a wide open Chris Nelson, who is in motion. Watkins giving it to Nelson, and he's going to bounce around to the 35-yard line. About a 7-yard rush and a 2nd down and 3 coming up for the War Eagles.
Good jet sweep play call there by the War Eagles, and a good gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 to go.
Or
is it? The referees are talking.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's enough to move the sticks.
Or
I don't know if I agree with that call there.
There was a penalty. Ball will be spotted on the 41-yard line, so a little bit of extra yards there for the War Eagles, along with that good run there. So here they go again, looking to come in with another big play. Braylon Stokes nearest to the sideline.
No backs in the backfield.
Nope. Passing again, and a false start penalty on South Forsyth. No, it was on South Forsyth, a false start penalty. Yep. And it will be 1st and 15 back at the 36. So let's see if Walton can take advantage of that penalty. Again, Braylon Stokes nearest to the Walton sideline. He's got 2 receivers over there to deal with. Nelson and number 77.
Ooh. Tries to draw an offside.
Ooh,
there is a flag on the play.
But another false start as Walton was clapping their hands there.
South Forsyth's going to go back even more.
1st down and 20 back at the 31-yard line.
This is going to hurt them.
Yeah. So they're going to try and recover. No loss of down. That is still 1st down, but they're going to try and not let these penalties affect them this time. And Walton's going to try and take advantage of it. As I said earlier, it's probably going to be a matter of whose defense comes through with a big stop here. And Walton's going to try and make sure it's them. They're going to have to call a timeout because the play clock's reset. And now we get set here. Here we go with Watkins in an empty backfield. 2 receivers set by Braylon Stokes.
Looks like man coverage here.
Yeah, Braylon Stokes going to probably do man
2
coverage here
safeties
again.
out deep.
Oh, and the pass over the middle could have been intercepted by, I think,
Thomas Callahan.
Davis Callahan.
Davis Callahan. Davis Callahan. I think he was focusing on the tackle, and the ball hits the ground.
Davis Callahan, one of our seniors here. He's been phenomenal for this football team.
Had a really good game against Cherokee.
Yeah, that he did. Here's Watkins again being rushed, and the pass is caught and getting past the 30-yard line.
That's number 28, Maverick
Shipman. Aiden Jackson with the stop.
Aiden Jackson's another one of those
Quinn
offensive, defensive type of players like Matthew Traynor.
Quinn Bannon and Aiden Jackson coming up with the stop here. And Walton's got to get set here. And the blitz. And the blitz comes in great for Walton, coming up with a sack.
That's number 29 with the sack.
What a blitz there. That is exactly what they needed. A blitz and a big sack going back to the 35-yard line. Or to the 28.
4th and 23.
At the 28 and punting. Matthew Traynor back to receive for Walton, back at the around the 30-yard line. Now behind the 30-yard line. See what punt they can come in.
Here's the punt.
And the punt bouncing, and it will be picked up by Traynor, and he's taken down at the 35-yard line.
That was number 23 with the tackle, Fisher Edwards.
Fisher Edwards coming in with the tackle. But Walton in pretty good field position, I'd say. Past the 30-yard line to the 35-yard line. And there is a flag on the field back at the 28-yard line. Probably could be a penalty on Walton, actually. Wait just a second. Let's see what it is. And it is a penalty on Walton. And is personal foul. And I believe, does that make it an automatic first down? So here we go, and I believe, yeah, Walton's going to be back a little further now.
Even if it was 15 yards and they added it to the punt, it would still have been 4th and 8.
Yeah.
So they would have still punted it either way. It's a good decision here by the coach of the War Eagles.
Yeah, good decision. Put Walton back in deeper in their own territory.
Now let's see what Coach Bruner does for his offense.
Coach Gordon as well.
Jeremy Hiklinski here. Makari Bodiford in the backfield.
Here we go with Hiklinski and Bodiford in the backfield again.
Play clock at 22.
Looks like a pistol formation here.
Hunter Teal in motion.
Hunter Thielen getting to the wide receiver now. Heklinski throwing over the middle, and Cameron Lloyd
had it in
could
his
not
hands,
come up with
but
it.
number 7, good defense by James Maragiotta. He was the one who had that interception earlier in the game, and he's been playing very well.
Saved a touchdown and saved a good reception there for Lloyd. Would have gotten him a lot of yards. And
he had it in his hands, but knocked away at the last second by Mariota.
Margiotta said no. So at the 20 again is Walton, Hiklinski, and Bodiford. Hiklinski, now he's in trouble throwing, and
miscommunication there.
There was like no receiver there. It was behind number 61, Hudson Pruitt. Or Aiden Jackson was the intended receiver, but it was nowhere near Jackson. So a 3rd and 10 coming up for Walton.
If they can convert this, this would be a game-changing play here in the early third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They're already up a possession, so let's see if they can add to their lead. Quarterback Jeremy Hiklinski here, motioning his offense. Makari Bodiford in the backfield.
Here we go. Here's Hiklinski. In trouble. Rolling. Left. Throwing. Incomplete. Way in front of Hunter Teal.
We'll target it to Hunter Teal, number 9.
And now they will punt. But a flag is on the field. At the end of the play.
Looks like it's on the War Eagles.
Might be unnecessary roughness.
Also looks like holding.
Or let's see. It is. Oh, no.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing
That's
the
a
passer.
15-yard penalty.
It looked like the signal for pass interference.
And a costly penalty here for the Eagles. The Raiders had a bunch of costly penalties in the first half. Well, here's the War Eagles with a trio of costly penalties.
Yeah, that's a costly penalty. They would have had first down in good field position because I think the wind would have been coming at Trainer on that punt. But no, Walton gets a
That might have been why Hiklinski struggled with some of his throws.
Walton gets a gift right there. Bodiford getting to the line of scrimmage. No gain. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 from that same exact spot. Williams there on the takedown.
Hiklinski having a solid game. He had 80 yards the last drive, and he had 200 in the first half.
Little under 200, but yeah, he had a good first half with the passing game, only throwing that one interception. Almost jumping offside there.
That was a good.
That was close. Here we go with Bodiford, the only guy in the backfield. They give it to him. Bodiford going towards the Walton sideline, and he's going to lose a yard back to the 34-yard line.
He puts his head down, trying to power through, but number 4, Christian Weman, with the stop.
He was the one that almost jumped offside earlier, but actually, no, there was no loss on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 10 on the 35 again.
Let's see what Hiklinski can do here.
Yeah.
2 handoffs to start out this series.
So Walton, so I think right now it's looking like both defenses have been coming in clutch on these 2 drives. Let's see if Walton can avoid that with
The
Hiklinski.
win not in favor of Hiklinski.
Throwing, and nobody was there. Literally, I mean, it was way away from Aiden Jackson, and now Walton's going to punt. So defenses on both teams coming in clutch on these 2 drives, and now South Forsyth's going to look to capitalize and get back in the game and tied up.
Even if it wasn't the wind, that would have been a very bad throw. Aiden Jackson was being covered very well by South Forsyth. I don't know what Hiklinski was thinking there.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get the ball away, avoid a sack. That's the smart thing to do. You don't want to lose yards. And now here's
He made
Trainer.
a mistake in the first half.
Yeah, he did. And the punt is going to be fair caught at the 29.
That's number 7, James Margiotta. Looks like he's a type of Matthew Trainer for the South Forsyth War Eagles.
Yeah, he is. He's coming clutch for them defense. A little bit of offense too as well.
And you just saw him in special teams.
Yeah. Trainer does everything for Walton, and it looks like it's the same thing with Margiotta in South Forsyth.
We've seen Trainer had some snaps at quarterback too.
He did under Wildcat formation. He did actually.
A gain of 3 first rushes as quarterback, but he did help him get the first down.
Man in motion. Watkins play action, throwing, caught, and take it down there.
Reception by number 18, Baylor Duncan. He's been quiet this game. That's his first reception.
Yeah, he came, yeah. And to the 34. Matthew Trainer, who we just mentioned a little while ago, comes in with the hit or the takedown, and it's a 2nd down and 5 from the 34. 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Walton 21, South Forsyth 14. And here's the running game here.
Spin around
and
handoff.
only a gain of 1 yard.
That was number 28, Maverick Shipman.
Yep, and 1 yard. 1 yard a gain on that play, or 2 yards a gain. Ashton Woods
With the stop,
with the
that's
take
number
in.
7. And it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Let's see what the War Eagles can do here.
From the 36. Here we go with Watkins.
Doesn't look like it's going to be a run here. Ooh.
It could
play
be.
is
They
stopped.
do have one guy in the backfield with him, unless he goes in motion, which he's not. But no, it is passing. Watkins throwing, caught, and a big hit there. And that's Matthew Trainer again with the big hit.
Big hit and a big throw and reception. That was by Hayden Mock. A good catch there to move the sticks, and he's down there at the 45-yard line.
So a first down for South Forsyth. Now have 4 minutes remaining in the third, and let's see if Walton's defense can come in clutch again. Right now, they got a lockdown South Forsyth. Give them no opportunities if they want to hold on and win this game.
Here's quarterback Ty
Get
Watkins.
the offense back out on the field. Here's Watkins in an empty backfield, now under pressure, and he's going to be sacked before the 40-yard line.
Bunch of Raiders defenders, but it looks like number 22, Austin Williams, got there first.
Braylon Stokes.
Braylon Stokes,
No.
excuse me.
Actually, no, Jake Thorner, my apologies. Jake Thorner was in on that sack, and a 8-yard loss for and Watkins here on with 2nd down and 18 throwing, and the pass is dropped.
Ooh.
That would have
Wide
been
open,
huge.
4 Raiders defenders around him. Looked like it might have been capped, but it's dropped at the very end.
Slow to get up is that, and that's Davis Callahan, and he's slow to get up. I think he may have hurt
One
his.
of the vocal stars of the defense, and
Right now,
here's the training staff here.
and Coach Bruner, and he's going to be helped off to the sideline. Well, the whole team's walking towards the sideline right now.
That's not good. Davis Callahan,
He's a star on
he's a
defense.
playmaker for the Walton Raiders defense, and if he's off the field,
He's coming off the field. Let's see if he'll be okay. That did not look good at all. Hopefully he's okay. But regardless of that, they came in clutch. That would have been a big reception for South Forsyth. But
let's see what.
Aiden Jackson coming in to I think replace Davis Callahan
It's going to be 3rd down and 18.
from the 37.
Looks like they're playing zone coverage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it.
Ty Watkins.
There's Watkins in his own backfield, taken down.
He's brought down by number 17, Quinn Bannon.
Coach Bruner fired up about that, and he should be. That's a big stop on defense for Walton.
Quinn Bannon, another one of those seniors, and what a way to respond to their star, Davis Callahan, leaving the game. And then they get a big play on defense, forcing the punt, as the punter lines up all the way at the 20.
Not necessarily leaving the game, but he is taken off the field. Maybe he may not return. A low punt here, and it bounces to the 22. Trainer taking it to the
Trainer
35-yard line. 13 yards.
ran between 2 defenders, looked to do the same, but barely caught on by his shoe. That would have been an amazing play as Matthew Trainer showcases his speed.
Now, I'm not sure if I believe Davis Callahan went to the injury tent.
Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, yeah.
He seemed to be all right.
I don't see him on the sideline, though.
Here's Heklinski.
But, yeah, here's Hiklinski with Bodiford in the backfield. See what they go with here. They'll
In
play action. Caught by Hunter
Hunter
Teal.
Teal.
Past
Teal
the
gets the
45,
first
40,
down.
40 to the 46-yard line.
He gets past midfield, and Hunter Teal
To the
getting
46.
this Walton crowd excited.
Because everybody knows how Hunter Teal, how hard Hunter Teal's been working this season. He's been amazing this season. And so
Here's
is Makari
number 3,
Bodiford
Makari
to
Bodiford
the
breaking
20
free.
to the 35-yard line. So another good rush there. Williams there with the stop. And Walton going quick here.
Piklinski trying to draw an offsides.
Will not. Play action, thrown, caught.
Here's
Hunter
Teal again.
fighting to the 25, and he'll
Get another first down. Teal showing off his big body. And
yeah, Hunter Teal is making big plays out there like he has been all season.
he reminds me of Taysom Hill when he's a receiver. He can do about everything. He can land up at tight end, wide receiver, and he is a big playmaker for the Raiders on offense.
I think of him more as Brock Bowers of Georgia. He's been tight end, slot, wide receiver. They even got Brock Bowers in running back sometimes. Bodiford's going to be taken down, and a loss of, I think, 2 there. Loss of 1 there. Going to make it a 3rd down and 2 at the 27-yard line. 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Walton 21,
They did not get the first
South
down. It's
Forsyth.
going to be 2nd and 2.
And no, 3rd down and
Third.
or 2nd and it's
No,
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Hunter Teal in motion.
Yep, here's Hunter Teal again.
Looks like he's blocking for a run
Nope.
for Makari
Bodiford
Bodiford.
running to the 22-yard line or 23-yard line. I think it was 23 actually. But first down for Walton, and that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Walton
Let's
up
see if
by
they're gonna get
1
another one off
touchdown,
here.
or they might get one more play off here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They will
Do
not.
not.
The time expires.
I think they tried to draw an offsides. Number 3 for the War Eagles almost jumps that CJ Kemper, but it's not going to happen. And this is a fast-moving game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Already in the 4th quarter, and it's only been 1 hour and 55 minutes since the game started.
Yeah, this game's playing at a pretty fast pace, you know, with more running plays here, some big receptions, low score, very close game. I mean, this is not like your typical regular season game where you see a lot of high scoring, but this is a very competitive playoff game for these two teams.
Slowly and slowly, the student section here at Walton Raiders High School is filling up.
Even on a Saturday afternoon where it's very overcast and cold and windy and a little bit of rain as well, they're
Raider
still
Nation
coming out.
here to support their football team.
Represent their football team. They've been giving them a lot of support this season, and they need to bring that support for the potential 2nd round game if the Raiders can hold on and win this game against South Forsyth.
Looks like they probably are going to a 1-possession lead, and they are inside the other side into South Forsyth territory. And here they are switching sides again.
So it should be the 24. I'm not sure why the scoreboard says 34. It's a 24. Little scoreboard miscue again. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Heklinski, Bodiford in the backfield.
Bodiford. One receiver on the left. That's
Teal in
Jackson.
motion.
And they will go to Bodiford. And Bodiford breaks through. And he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Makari Bodiford, wide open lane ahead of him, and hurdles a man. That's Makari Bodiford going into the touchdown. Number 3, and another 6 for Walton on the board. And they're up 2 possessions, making it harder for South Forsyth to come back. An amazing play to open the 4th quarter here. Number 3, Makari Bodiford, what a run. He actually jump into the end zone there.
Hurdle, like Najee Harris when he was at Alabama. 24-yard run for Bodiford. We're up here to make make it 28-14.
Sadly, Najee's not doing too good in the NFL right now.
And the kick is good.
That's number 94, Alex Rupp.
He came in clutch against North Paulding this year with that game-winning field goal. That was a crazy game. The Raiders won that game 51-49. Unlike last year's game where they won 45-14. But Walton up by 2 possessions now, looking to hold on and advance to the second round of the playoffs. There's been a combination of offense and defense coming through here for the Raiders. I mean, at first it was looking like it's going to be back and forth. Whose defense is going to come through? Both teams' defenses.
There are consequences of winning this game. If there isn't a huge upset on the other playoff game, we're going to be having to play Buford next. Buford. And Buford, one of the best teams in Georgia.
They are ranked number 1 in the state, and they are actually ranked, I think, 6th in the country, if I'm correct. They are a very well-known team in the state and in the country as well.
If Walton beats them, their next playoff game,
that'll be a huge. I don't know who they would play, but that would be a very big upset by Walton. You never know. I mean, Walton came out with a big win last year against Colquitt County in the first round as Rupp kicks it off, and it will be fair caught at the 30-yard line.
Kick didn't go too far.
Nah, but he fought, but he judged the win well, and no ball going out of bounds and a penalty, which would have placed the ball at the 40.
It's at the 30-yard line right now.
So they got 70 yards to gain.
Here's the War Eagles offense coming onto the field, and let's see what Ty Watkins and his gang can muster up.
They've kept it close. Walton up by 2 possessions. South Forsyth looking to keep it close.
Ty Watkins had that amazing throw, which was caught by Chris Nelson to open out the half. But let's see if they can replicate that here.
Here we go on the running game, and he will get to the 33.
That's number 28, Maverick Shipman. Looks like it was a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ashton Woods again coming up with the stop.
3-star recruit, but he's been the heart of the Raiders defense. Here's number 6 with the reception. That is Josh Nelson.
Josh Nelson coming up with another catch.
That's his first reception of the game.
And a first down for South Forsyth. But again, not too many yards there.
They're
Braylon Stokes.
slowly moving the chains.
Yeah, they got time to work with, though. They do have 11 minutes to work with, but they want to get in quick.
They are down 2 touchdowns. Let's see what Watkins can do here.
Here's Watkins. Another run here. Or was it a quarterback keep? It was a quarterback keep, and he gets to the 47.
Watkins showcasing his mobility. He had that amazing 32-yard run for the touchdown in the first half, and he showcases his mobility throughout the game.
To the 46, actually, for South Forsyth. Again, another guy in the backfield, but instead they'll go with the arm. And the sack! Another sack for Walton.
Looks like that was number 59.
Justin Kruger.
What a play by the Raiders defense. Coming in big when they need them. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 to be exact, with the ball on the 41.
So here we go. Walton looking to come in clutch here again. 3rd and 9 at the 41. Watkins avoids the sack. Now he's gonna get taken
and there's
down.
Number 7, Ashton Woods, with another big play sack.
Fired up, coaches. Everybody's fired up. Fans, players, everybody's fired up. Walton again coming in huge on defense.
Ashton Woods, the heart and soul of this defense. He's been amazing. A huge sack.
4th
They're
and 17.
going to punt it away here on 4th and 17, down 14.
And here is the punt.
By
and
Tyler
Trainer
Simpson.
is going to catch it at the 28, and he will get to the 35 actually.
A school of defenders surrounding, but he gets around them to the 35. A good return by Trainer. Having some words with the refs.
Yeah, a little bit of yeah, had some words there with the ref. I think he had some words with the players, so coach had to take him off the field. But overall, defense huge again for Walton. So
let's see if Heklinski to Teal.
If they can come in with a touchdown here, they're pretty much putting this game out of reach here, and that's exactly what they need to do.
Jeremy Heklinski, Bodiford in the backfield.
They want to run it here, take as much time off the clock as possible.
I agree with that, Will.
Let's go Raiders chant.
That is what they do.
Bodiford to the
with
40.
Another good run, 45. He had that touchdown run earlier.
Yeah, he had that touchdown.
Hurdled
the guy to get into the end zone. Gets 5 yards here to the 40. They want to keep running that ball so they can end up taking as much time off the clock and leave South Forsyth with no time to work with and win this game. Bodiford staying on the field here. So we got Jackson on the left. We also have Cameron Lloyd, Hunter Teal going into the slot again. Heklinski under center. And what will they go with here? Now Lloyd in motion. They give it to Bodiford past the 45.
Gets past the first down.
Yep, he does. He gets to the 46-yard line and a first down Raiders.
The senior section pumped up as the Raiders here moving the sticks.
So
number 12.
Here we go again. Heklinski, Bodiford, Jackson, the one nearest to the Walton sideline.
Here's Jeremy Heklinski.
Just take time off the clock. That's what you need to do. That's what the Jets did last week against the Bills, and that's how they won the game. Bodiford taken down with a loss of 1 yard to the 45. So South Forsyth looking to shut down the run game here, get the ball back, get their offense on the field, and score, and just stop them at all at any moment.
Number 2, Austin Williams on the field.
He has 2 touchdowns on the season going against Pope and it was either Cherokee or Wheeler.
It was against Wheeler last week.
Yeah, it was Wheeler. I remember that one. In motion,
Hunter
Teal going into the slot again. Heklinski with time in the backfield, airing it out to the far sideline, and the pass is caught by Cameron Lloyd.
That is number 21, Cameron Lloyd. What a reception, going up there, getting that catch.
To the 41-yard line, I think. No, the 44. What a way
for the Raiders offense to move the sticks.
So here we go again. Lloyd, I think Walton has 7 minutes here. Just take as much time off the clock as possible. And, you know, yeah, get some more rushing yards for Bodiford. He's done phenomenal today. Maybe get Williams involved. Looks like Williams.
I'd like to see Bodiford hit 100 rush yards.
Oh, this is Austin Williams.
Austin Williams.
And he fights to the 42-yard line, gaining 2 yards, 2nd and 8. So under 7 minutes remaining in the game.
Austin Williams checks out.
Bodiford back in.
Bodiford.
And again, you got Jackson and Lloyd, the 2 receivers to the left of the offensive line. You have Teal and I think Trainer, I believe. Yeah, I think that's Trainer. Yeah, that should be, it's either Trainer or Sonderman. I think it's Trainer. And here's Heklinski in the backfield throwing down the sideline. Hunter Teal cannot come up with it. It's over his head.
I don't think that was Hunter Teal's fault. An overthrow by Jeremy Heklinski.
Yeah, a little too much arm put into that throw, but they'll try and not do that again. But a 3rd and 8 coming up for Walton.
Heklinski is a junior, but he is an 18-year-old, and he reclassified 2 times.
Yes, he did. He was on. He's been on the varsity team since he got here. He was on freshman year. He did phenomenal freshman year. Sophomore year he was good. Yeah, he was. And sophomore year last year, and this year he's taken the
Here's
role
Heklinski again.
as the starting
Finds
quarterback.
a wide open
And
man.
that
That's number 10, Wyatt Sonderman.
It was Sonderman, not Trainer. And
Good job by Sonderman.
Sonderman there coming up with another catch. He's got I think he's got 2 touchdowns today, I believe. Yeah, I think he's got 2 touchdowns. End of the game is number 38, Drake Lucky, the sophomore.
Looks like they're putting some of the young guys in. Looks like this game is out of the hands of South Forsyth.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, keeping it close. Could have had the momentum going into the second half if they would have gotten that field goal, but the wind kind of affected it. Bodiford fighting to try and get to the 25, but he gets to the 26, 27.
Exchanges some words with the South Forsyth defense.
Yeah, a little bit of beef going on out there. Well, the most beef we saw was probably the North Cobb game. I mean, there were some altercations between like Matthew Trainer and I think it was Wyatt Sonderman actually.
There was a story going back about how North Cobb stole all of Walton's technological resources to stop them.
Wow. And that's why Walton was unhappy. It was also the JV game that they got into a bit of a altercation. Heklinski under center. Bodiford takes it, and he will get to the 22-yard line, about 5 yards. 3rd down and 3, and a timeout by South Forsyth. So 3rd down coming up for Walton with 4:37 remaining in the game, up by 2 scores. 3rd and 4 at the 27. Not too many yards to gain for Walton.
Bodiford can gain 4.
Oh yeah, he can gain a lot more than 4. He's been gaining all sorts of yards today, and now we'll see if they can come in with another touchdown. Pretty much put this game out of reach, and just stop South Forsyth on offense.
Here's the game summary. Walton started out hot. South Forsyth responded. Then Walton scored again, but it's been a quiet first half after that. Coming into the second half, an amazing play by South Forsyth. A huge touchdown to start the game. And then Walton responded as quick as South Forsyth with their huge play of their own. And another play from Makari Bodiford, who hurdled into the end zone. And that's how the Raiders are up 28-14.
So a 3rd down and 4 coming up for Walton. And Matthew Trainer, I think they did Wildcat formation there. Matthew Trainer gets the 4 yards and a 1st down to the 17-yard line. Yep. 6 yards and a 1st down with under 4.5 minutes remaining in this game. And Walton looking to close this one out. They have in the backfield Bodiford, and what will they do here? Let's see. Heklinski under center. Gives it to Makari Bodiford, who gets past the 15 to the 12-yard line.
I would like to apologize for the technological issues we're having. The scoreboard will be back on.
Yeah, we have a little bit of technical difficulties. Got to the 12-yard line, a 5-yard gain for the Raiders. And yeah, 5-yard gain by Bodiford.
Wyatt Sonderman, I think he did hit 400 yards this game.
Yeah, he's done phenomenal on offense.
three touchdown passes.
And
Lloyd in
Iklinski
motion, but
gives
it's
it to
going
Bodiford, and he gets to the 6 for a 6-yard gain and a first down. Raiders.
South Forsyth, if they score here, it's icing on the cake here.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. But a good effort by South Forsyth to keep it close. This has been one of Walton's close games this season at home. Their closest game this year was the North Paulding game on the road where Alex Rupp hit that game-winning field goal.
Not a running clock yet, only up by 14. But if they score this, I think it will go into a running clock.
Yeah. Here's Bodiford right side, and he'll get it to the end zone for the touchdown. Second touchdown of the game for Makari Bodiford, and that might have iced the game for Walton.
Number 3, Makari Bodiford, putting another 6 for the Raiders on the board.
He has been phenomenal this season and in this game as well.
Makari Bodiford, his second touchdown of the game. I think that might have made him hit 100, Will.
Oh yeah, I think he may have already hit 100 before that touchdown, but he. And the extra point is good. 2:39 remaining in the game. Walton 35, South Forsyth 14. What a
Raiders marching band playing a pretty good tune.
Yeah, they've been playing the fight song a lot today. They've been playing it a lot this season. There hasn't been a game at home where they haven't played the fight song because they've scored a touchdown at home in every single game. Even the North Cobb game, they managed to get one at the end. Despite the score of that game, they still scored the touchdown. Haven't had gone one game not scoring anything. So
Raider Nation has been an amazing crowd as people are starting to leave, as the weather's starting to get a bit windy here, and the game has already been ice. I'm amazed by the shirtless people on the field still managing that painted white. They are freaks.
yeah, it's cold out there. I don't know how they handle that. That's tough.
Of course, Superman, our mascot, in the jumpsuit.
Yeah. They also got Mr. Raider by the cheerleaders.
Always loved his ponytail. Here's number 94, Alex Rupp with the kickoff. And
Here we go.
It's
a short one, and it'll be caught at the 40 and to the 45.
Caught by number 28, Maverick Shipman.
And we've mentioned his name quite a few times in this game. So now the defense coming on the field for potentially the last time in this game. South Forsyth going to make one last push to
2 minutes 36 seconds left on the clock. Again, sorry for the scoreboard inconvenience. Walton is up 35-14. It's the fourth quarter.
Here we go here on first down and 10, and the pass is caught. And whoa, was that yeah, Matthew Trainer I think came in again with that hit, or was that not Matthew Trainer?
I think it was Matthew.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
11 on 11.
There's a flag on the field, an illegal shift on the War Eagles, and they do not need any penalties right now. I mean, they've got enough this game.
Will Fitzpatrick, our best tackler in the game.
Yeah, so
He's been playing pretty well.
penalty will be enforced.
Had a injury
First and
at the
15.
beginning. Here's number 11, Ty.
He's had a solid game today. Honestly, I'll give him credit. He's had a solid game as they get past the 45.
And Maverick Shipman with another reception. That's number 28, and he's been having a very solid game as well.
Walton getting ready to, oh wow, and a strong gust of wind out there. Fans are going to try and stay warm here as Watkins runs to the Walton sideline and gets out of bounds at the 43.
That's another first down. A minute 57 left in the game. It is a 3-score game, though.
It
and
is.
If they do score here, they will most likely attempt an onside kick.
Which is very hard to recover.
Especially in these windy conditions.
They got to the 44-yard line.
Again, an offside kick, it has to go over 10 yards or else it's a penalty.
Yeah, there was one onside kick recovery in the NFL this year. That was by the New York Jets against the Cleveland Browns. And a sack! Quinn Bannon, I think. Yes, Quinn Bannon with another sack.
It's number 17. He's had a solid 3-sack game here.
He has had a great game, along with Ashton Woods. Off to the sideline goes number 34, Ryan Anderson.
Defense slow to catch on in the first half.
There's Wendell Gregory getting set up, and they will throw to the left, and it's caught, and he will actually go to the end zone. That is number 10 for the touchdown.
Dash Moore, what a big play. I think that was 40 yards.
Yeah, well, actually, no, it was 50 yards. It was
50
yards from midfield all the way to the end zone.
50 yards. 35-20, Walton, our scoreboard is up online.
Yep.
A minute 18 left in the first quarter.
And they are not sure why they're set up on that. They are attempting, nope, they are not attempting a 2-point conversion.
I would go for 2, but
Yeah.
I guess there's not any point here, really.
Here comes the extra point. Going to try and make it a 14-point game, and he will. Extra point's good, 35-21 Walton.
Let's see if they're going to attempt an onside kick here.
They should. They should.
Coach Bruner fired up on the sidelines.
Oh, he is fired up. He has done amazing. He's been the head coach since 2017. Been a great part of the Walton football organization. Very proud of how him and his team have done this year. Very proud of him. Want to use this time to thank everybody on Raider Vision. Our producer, Pete English, and everybody in here. Mr. B especially. He's been a great part to Raider Vision.
Wouldn't be possible without Mr. B and Mr. English.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Pete, and Mr. B
and of course, us announcers.
Yes,
Arsh Kaja
and Will Thorogood. Also, Tarun Swarnham earlier this year. Tarun was not here for this game, so we got Arsh in here. And Arsh, it's great. It's been great having you up here, man. It's awesome to have you in the announcer booth.
Thank you, Will. It's been great commentating with you too.
Absolutely. So yeah, the onside kick attempt. And here's the onside kick attempt.
And
I
oh no, it's tipped.
No.
Walton's still gonna get it.
It was kicked right to the blue uniforms, and it was like Walton pretty much had it, and they got it.
Minute 15 left, and it looks like the end of the game here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Not quite victory formation yet. Just gotta get one first down.
Yeah, one more run in play.
South Forsyth still has 3 timeouts left.
Two timeouts. The scoreboard. Yeah.
2 timeouts left for South Forsyth.
Yeah.
Not quite victory formation yet.
No, they gotta run it and get a first down just to run this clock down.
Makari
Bodiford,
another opportunity to add to his monster game.
And they toss it to him, and he will get to the 35, a yard gain there, and
this has been the closest
timeout.
Game we've had at home.
Timeout by South Forsyth, I believe.
South Forsyth put up a fight, but Walton coming on top.
There are 70 seconds remaining in this contest.
They got one. Yeah. So another timeout called by the War Eagles. Walton has all 3. They're not going to need to use any with them being up by 2 scores. They're going to look to try and get one more first down to really close this game out.
2nd and 9. Did Jeremy Hiklinski hit 400 yards, Will?
I'm not sure, but I believe he did. I remember he had a 400-yard game against Mill Creek in the Corky Kell game. So he's had
that game. Mill Creek was number 2 team in the country, and
state,
and Walton still kept up with them.
If you're talking about top of the country, that's like made or die over in California. That's where Bryce Young went to high school. He's the quarterback at Alabama. In motion is Lloyd. Bodiford taken down at the 33.
That's going to hurt them because now it's 3rd and long coming up as South Forsyth uses their last timeout.
Last timeout used by South Forsyth. So no timeouts left for South Forsyth. Walton has all 3.
A minute 04 left in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and long. Looks like it's going to be a Hiklinski pass.
Yeah, just to really close this game out. No timeout, no time left. Trying to get no time left for South Forsyth. And
monster games for everyone on the offensive side. Hunter Teal, Aiden Jackson, Makari Bodiford, and of course the leader of this offense, quarterback
Jeremy Hiklinski, coming in strong in this game. He's played well, apart from the interception he threw earlier. But that did not affect the Raiders as they shut down South Forsyth on defense and came through again on offense. So
we've been making a lot of NFL player comparisons this game. And you know a player from Walton who went to the NFL?
Who would that be?
Presley Harvin III, the punter for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow.
He's been having an amazing year.
Good for him, because Steelers have had a rough year, but that would be – they gave it to 8.
It was a trick play
Trick
there.
play.
Direct snap to Aiden Jackson, but
he got no yards at all. But we are under a minute remaining. I think they'll just let the clock roll here. But
there is 25 seconds
on the play clock.
Now at 20. 34 seconds left on
the game clock. Now at 30, but I think they're just going to let it roll down. Yeah, I think they're just going to let it roll.
They're going to take the delay of game penalty.
Yeah, that would bring him back more yards.
But I don't think it really matters at this point.
Yeah, it won't matter. So delay a game penalty, or no, they'll take a timeout. They call a timeout.
I think they might take an intentional safety here.
I don't think so. I mean, they're not that close to the end zone though. Actually, I think I know what you mean. You mean like Clancy just rolls around in the pocket and just takes the safety? Yeah, maybe.
He just runs backwards, stays there as much as possible, and walks out without taking a hit. No injuries.
No.
Just give them an extra 2 points and run the milk out the clock.
Yeah. So 15 seconds left.
Amazing game by the Raiders. Big way to show out in their playoff game. 5 touchdowns.
South Forsyth kept it close, but the Raiders said, "No, we're not going down in this game." So
3 passing touchdowns for quarterback Jeremy Hiklinski and 2 rushing for Makari Bodiford.
And Wyatt
gonna be a punt
Sonderman.
here.
Wyatt Sonderman, I think, has 2 touchdowns in the game. Yeah, Wyatt Sonderman has 2 touchdowns. And Hiklinski ran in for a touchdown, and Tanner O'Brien punting for the Raiders. And the ball, they might as well just not touch it. Just let the ball roll. And that will end the game. This game is over in Raider Valley. The Walton Raiders defeat the South Forsyth War Eagles 35-21. And they advance to round 2 where they're playing Buford, a very tough team, but the Raiders will prepare as much as they can.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.
Goodbye, everyone, and go Raiders.
Thank you for our Raider Vision crew.
Subscribe and like.